This one is good. I want to show you something that was posted earlier today that it just means we're not wasting our time, we're not wasting our money because adoption hasn't even come even close to the previous main life-changing events, right? What am I talking? Well, doing some research on Twitter, found a post that I'm going to show you, right? And I went to the source. One thing took me to another, found the author, and it shares this impressive chart and statistics and numbers. And it basically shows, guys, how Bitcoin, it's barely going up. Even their forecasts say that Bitcoin is going to go much higher. Let's start with this. Bitcoin Magazine saying Fidelity Director of Global Macro Bitcoin is a unique asset, he says, because it has both the supply characteristics of gold and the adoption of a disruptive technology, right? And I'm like, I don't want to stay only there. Who wrote this, right? That was my belief. And even below here says JP Morgan says Bitcoin is currently undervalued and it could be at a price of $45,000, right? They are the global asset managers of the world. They're, most of them are worth trillions of dollars, and they're already talking about Bitcoin. Imagine once we get to full adoption. I mean, Cronos $1 minimum, Bitcoin $100,000 minimum, right? So I did my research and I got to the author, and it's here on Twitter. Take a look at Jurian Trimmer. And this person is the director of global macro for Fidelity, and it does have a pretty good reputation when it comes to analyzing markets, economics, and now Bitcoin. Earlier today, he said he started this thread 8 hours ago. After crypto winter, Bitcoin is still standing and appears to have another renaissance. Let's take a closer look. Now, there's a bunch of different ones. Just check this out. Obviously, take a look at your own pace. Now you know the name, find him. That is an important observation because Bitcoin is money. It's too volatile, but 88% of the correlation passes the test as a store of value. So they're already acknowledging, right, what Bitcoin is. But this is the one that really changes the game. I want you guys to take a while to pause the video or just really see what I have in front of us. Bitcoin is a unique asset because it has both the supply characteristics of gold, scarcity, right? And the adoption curve of a disruptive technology. That is a disruptive technology factor that a lot of governments don't want because, well, I guess who are the anti-crypto army leaders, right? Something that I was talking earlier today, and I replied to Watch Your Guru when I saw this. Senator Elizabeth Warren says crypto funds fentanyl trade and time to shut it down. And a lot of people liked it. A lot of people replied, and they're like, you wonder why crypto exchanges are leaving the US and Canada. We need real leaders to embrace the future. Crypto will transform our technology, our system, less control to the government, more power to the people. That's what they're scared. That was my response, right? So when we have the real leaders in place, when the time is come, do not do this. Do not just worry about today. Don't just look at the price of Bitcoin today and say it's over. Look at the price of Shiba Inu, say it's over. Look at the price of Cronos, say it's over, because that is exactly why you're not a millionaire, right? You need to know that good projects take time. And if you're going to be here for the long term, you better start right now. Now back to the graph. Why I like it is because it's easy and it's verified from Fidelity. It's data source, Bloomberg, all the whistles, right? Has all the facts. Check this out. The 1800s all the way to 2050, 2030, 2050, 2020, 2030. Where are we at? The technology of blockchain started right after the internet services, right after the internet users, right after, mobile phones. Meaning, even the internet users haven't reached 100% per capita adoption rate. Some of them have radios, miles flown televisions, and you can see how once it reaches the top, it just starts flat and eventually it starts to come down like it did at trolley miles. But how about internet users, broadband users, internet servers? They're growing up, they're exploding. And take a look at Bitcoin in 2009, exploding as well, and Ethereum as well. Meaning, this is a growing technology. Once the adoption curves comes much higher, this is when other charts this person is sharing, they are looking at much higher prices that it's past $100,000 Bitcoin. Everyone needs to see this and understand that if the biggest dogs and the whole whales are looking at a bright future for adoption purposes, the more people holding the bag, the higher the price of the token and the crypto will be. That's the way I see it. It's just my opinion, but you can disagree. That's fine. But it's good, right? I like it. It's worth noting, he says, that while the adoption curve has flattened out, it's still on trend against a simple power regression curve based on the historical growth of Bitcoin's network, not on models. Unlike a trolleys a century ago, this adoption curve remains intact. This is the next generation change for a lot of us in civilization, right? Bitcoin's adoption curve as well, looking at the price and how everything is trending thus far, we're going higher. And I believe, not looking at the anti-crypto army, if you are they're not gonna defeat us, right? I watched a video earlier today from Bitboy Crypto, especially, talking about Senator Warren, how basically is the most anti-crypto person in all Washington. And it makes sense because what we want is a country that opens the doors to this new technology coming, because the old ones are eventually gonna die. The new ones are gonna bring the next trillionaires, billionaires. And that's what I mean when it comes to, I need everyone to see this one, because come on. Shout out to this account, Jorian Timmer, very good one. I think I started following today, so everyone already knows what in the world they mean. For sure, once we are in a much better regulatory and oversight field, you and I are gonna start asking different questions, like, what if a specific person running for a government, president, or House of Representatives, or city, municipal, major, whatever, if they don't adopt Bitcoin or the crypto standard for that specific region, for that specific jurisdiction, should he or she earn my vote? That's the way we're gonna get. They're scared of that because they don't want that. They want more Fed now, CBDC, and control. What we want is more freedom. So have a look on that one, everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more of these updates. I think this one was really clear that we're barely growing, and Fidelity, a global director, acknowledges that. Just imagine when more come to Bitcoin's place. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Peace.